This is Aguilar Ainjel Ira V from 12A BMC, and now I am going to teach you on how to complete accounting cycle for a merchandising business. So this is the Aguila Merchandising, owned by Lito Aguila, sells ready-to-wear shirts and dresses to its customers. It started its operations on 2016 January 1. The company issues the following documents: official receipts for all cash collections, charge sales invoice for all sales on account, check voucher for all cash disbursement. And now the first step is to understand and journalize the transactions for the month of 2016 January. The special journals of Aguila are shown below, which is our sales journal, cash receipts journal, purchase journal, and cash disbursement journal. Now we have here's the general journal. The cash is dated January 2, 2016. Yung cash po natin is 500,000 na galing sa debit. Then we have the PR po na 1,000. Then from the general ledger, in the account of cash na 1,000, copy na lang po siya to the general journal, which is ito po yun. Then now we have here is the Aguila Capital dated on January 2, 2016. Credited po siya ng 500,000 and ita-transfer po natin siya sa Aguila Capital ng General Ledger. And yung account number po niya is 3,000. So, i-copy down lang din po natin siya to the General Journal. Now we have here is the transportation equipment na dated on January 2, 2016. It is debited 150,000. And then transfer po natin siya sa general ledger in the account of transportation equipment. And yung account number niya is 1,680. Then copy lang po natin siya to the general journal, which is here po sa posting reference. And then for the last one is the cash dated on January 2, 2016, which is credited to 150,000. Then transfer po natin siya to the general ledger in the account of cash. Then yung account number po is copy lang po natin siya ulit to the posting reference, now 1,000. Now we have here are the account titles and explanation. Gawin lang po siya lahat until matapos po siya. Ayan. So, next step po. So, the next step is we have the unadjusted trial balance is given na po siya. So, proceed po tayo sa adjusting journal entries. So, on the debit side, we have 5,000 na prepaid expense here. Ay, ano po pala siya, transportation equipment. And then, 1,250 na depreciation expenses. And then, 2,480 na fuel expenses. And then, from the credit side, is 1,250,000 na accumulated depreciation, owner's equity, and 2,180 na fuel payable. And then the last one here is we have 5,000 and 5,000 lang po na rental expense. And pag-a-add lang po natin siya, and the total of 8,430. Then here below po is we have the deferred or prepaid expenses. So, in the cash disbursement journal, the rental payment made on January 2, 2016 is for the month of January and February 2016 amounting to 10,000 pesos. The entire amount was charged to rental expense, which is not proper because one half of the said payment is considered as advance payment of rental. Thus, an asset should be recognized. The adjusting entry is sa month of January po is need lang bayaran since one half payment is considered as an advance payment. So, yung 10,000 pesos po ay need po i-divide natin siya sa 2 and ang result po niya is 5,000. So, copy down lang in both sides. And then, for the debit side is prepaid rent, and then for the credited side is rental expense. And then, next is accrued expenses. On January 30, 2016, fuel expenses incurred amounting to 2,180 pesos should be recorded as an expenses and liability. The entry to adjust is, so for the accrued expenses po is, nagamit po yung fuel expenses is 2,180. So, need po siyang i-record as expenses and liability. So, ang entry po natin for the debit side, fuel expenses, in the amount of 2,180, and for the credited side is fuel expenses payable amounting to 2,180. And then, next step, which is step 7, is the preparation of financial statement. For the adjusted trial balance is already given na po. So, proceed po tayo sa income statement dito. And for the debit side and credit, for the debit side na 1,410, which is sales discount. Then, 459,750 na purchases. 14,000 na salaries expense. 5,490 na supplies expense. 4,800 na advertising expense. 5,000 na rental expense, 1,250 na depreciation expense, and then 2,180 na fuel expenses. Then, add lang po natin siya lahat, and the total is 493,880. Then, for the credit side is 438,700 is merchandising inventory. And then, 83,562 for sales. And then 8,560 na purchase discount. And then add lang po natin sila lahat, which is the total of 530,822. And then add lang po natin sila hindi po pala ipag-minus po natin sila, which is 36,942. And then ipagpa-plus po natin tong dalawa, which is the total of 530,822. And then copy down here po sa credited side, which is also 530,822. Next here po is the balance sheet. Do it for the same way po until makuha po natin yung total, which is 721,562 pesos. And then now, for here, the proper format of the income statement and the schedule of cost of goods sold of Aguilar for January 26 are presented below. So, Aguilar merchandising schedule of cost of goods sold for the month ended January 30, 2016. So, ang merchandise inventory beginning is 0 po. So, i-add po natin ang purchases, which is 459,750. And then, i-minus po natin siya to purchase discount, which is 8,560. And total po is 451,190, which is goods available for sale. And then i-minus po natin siya sa merchandise inventory in ending, which is total of hindi po siya total. Here po. So, 488,700, and total po niya is 12,490, which is yung cost of goods sold. The last part po ng income statement, Aguilar merchandising income statement for the month ended January 30, 2016. So, yung gross sales po is 83,562. At i-minus po natin siya sa sales discount, which is 1,410, which the total for that is 82,152 ang net sales po. And then i-minus po natin ang net sales sa cost of goods sold, which is 12,499, and the total of it is 69,662. And then sa expenses po natin is i-add po natin siya lahat, and the total of it is 32,270. And then yung gross profit po natin na 69,662, and the total of expenses na 32,270 ay i-minus po natin siya, and the total of it is 36,942 na net income. And then here, for the last step na closing entries, is summary na lang po siya for the general journal. Thank you po.